like and subscribe. Reddit, what phase did you go through in high school? Such as a gothic phase or a skater and everything in between. The one where you play RuneScape every available hour of every day. I got 99 woodcutting, and was so proud. Now I look back at it. Nope, still. I'm proud. I went through the gangster phase. My friend and I, being about 3 years apart in age and grades, both went through the gangster rapper phase. It all started with Coolio's Gangsta's Paradise and it just went downhill from there. He had bought a Coolio cassette tape, and I had the Dangerous Minds soundtrack. We had even formed a little club called GPRC, or Gangsta's Paradise of Rockdale County. We had rap names, wore bandanas like rappers, and everything. Luckily that didn't last too long. Rebel without a cause phase. Good lord was I. Ed offered the establishment for something. The man was keeping me down. As I drove my own car back to my parents' large house, where I was afforded many opportunities and privileges others would kill for. I went through a poker phase. Online poker, television poker, looking up YouTube poker vids, all of that. I even learned how to shuffle a deck the way casino dealers do it, the table riffle shuffle, I believe it's called. What's even cooler was that at the end of the year, we had a poker unit in our algebra class. We studied probabilities and stuff like that, and in the end, the teacher organized a poker tournament. The farther you made it, the more extra credit you'd get, and I thought this would be the chance to surprise everyone with my awesome skills. I was the first one eliminated at my table. PPP poker phase. Poor me. Nobody loves me. This is the opposite of what chicks dig. Yeah, I got over that. I wore jeans and a t-shirt just about every day, no makeup, glasses, frizzy hair. I guess it was a lazy punk stage, since most of the t-shirts were black. In actuality it was an I like sleeping more than getting ready for school stage. I've been in that phase my entire life. Flannel shirts, Doc Martens, Kurt Cobain hair, weed and music. It was the early 90s for those who can't tell. I'm not sure that was a phase so much as growing up in the 90s. I was known as Batman in 8th grade. Basically, I was a kid who wanted attention, but was so afraid of rejection, that I never tried seeking healthy friendships. So I sort of cast myself as the weird kid in middle school, so I could tell myself that I was an intentional outcast, and nothing was wrong with me. On the first day of school, the teachers asked everyone if they had a preferred name, and I said Batman. Got a laugh. So for the rest of the year I wrote Batman on papers, only answered to Batman, and introduced myself, including one time to a business partner of my dad's, as Batman. Then I ran for class president under the slogan, "Vote for Batman," and won. Thankfully I grew up a little in high school, and made actual friends, but the look on my dad's face, when his son introduced himself as Batman still makes me cringe. Edit, for the record, the cringe is not, because I'm ashamed of Batman. Batman was awesome, and the minute I dropped it, I got killed in the next year's election. I cringe because that was the only way I knew to get attention and I could see my dad's disappointment. Bruce, stop calling yourself Batman. Also, we are going to the opera tonight. The OMG am so cool, because I don't give a about school phase. I went through a really awkward phase, where I wore a tail. As in, I pinned a tail to my every day before school. There's a girl in my school, who wears this cat ear headband and a tail to school pretty often. I played ping pong with her in gym class once, and she meowed every time she hit the ball. She's also growled at me a few times. Why? I was so randy goo eyes. A guy hate past me. I was the artsy stoner chick who went through the only wear black and call prefs S phase. Abstinence. Not on purpose, but still. I literally believed that nothing mattered, and acted like it. The part one forgot was that whether or not there are cosmic consequences to your actions, human consequences still exist. End result, I received death threats. Not a single gigallo. I'm disappointed. Well, I'm rather relieved. I was way into SCA for a while. Catch 22, Streetlight Manifesto, Big D and the Kids Table are still awesome to listen to by yourself. Anarchist punk skater hippie. You need more adjectives. I went through such an arrogant I'm better than all of you because my tastes are more refined phase. I'm still having to apologize to high school people that I see again for being such a an asshole. Edit, though not that high by Reddit standards, it's funny that my top comment is about how much of a I was. I went through an internet atheist phase. I'm still atheist, but not nearly as much of an asshole. I went through a phase of being a cook. I would wear tweed jackets and talk like a gentleman and a scholar. I would make sure people would see me reading books like War and Peace in a futile attempt to look clever. I tricked myself into thinking the only music I liked was from the 1940s, and once in an attempt to look sophisticated I bought an old record player into my sixth form common room and played some of my parents' records. My peers finally had enough of my hammed up cookiness that day and a plan was hatched. When I came into the common room after lunch, someone hid behind a door, smashed a flan in my face, then another one kegged me in front of everyone in the common room. From that day on I acted normal. I went through a punker phase. I had a mohawk and patches and everything. Pretty sure I thought I was a young black man for a year or two. Even though I've been told I've got too much soul to be a white man, I as of this morning was still white. Senior year I had a phase of going to day baseball games during the middle of the week. AT&T Park is a wonderful place to not be in school. The cargo shorts and video game t-shirt phase. Me. Cargo shorts are that bad? Reading through this thread as a current high school student, I'm suddenly terrified that everything I do is embarrassing and cringe-worthy. Gotta love the weeaboo phase. Sarcasm. But it was so kawaii Sue. Also guilty. I grew my hair out to a ridiculous degree for seemingly no reason. It wasn't that long in the back but it completely covered my face. Teachers complained that they could never see my eyes in class. One said I looked like a 70s porn star. BTW, this was 3 years ago, so it was also mercilessly uncool. Junkie. Heroin, cocaine, alcohol, pills, weed. Never meth or crack though. But I was the biggest drug addict in my high school. Lasted a few years. Finally got clean a year ago. Glad to hear you got out of something like that after starting so early. Smarter and holier than thou atheist. I've chilled out since then. I'm not emo. I'm not goth. I'm just a robot. I made mix CDs. I had playlists for days. Christmas, Valentine's and Halloween I made a playlist and burned one for everyone I knew. So much fun to make, and some people still listen to them years later. I tried being skater, but my parents wouldn't buy me the expensive clothes, so I settled with American Eagle skate shoes and whatever was on sale at the department stores. It came to a point when the clothes that I wore were so inconsistent with any group or clique, each day wearing something completely different, that I moved throughout all the groups. Preppy, skater, gangster, nerdy, emo, goth, jock, etc. I was cool with all of them. Edit, clique. The sporters, the motorheads, geeks, sluts, bloods, warstoids, dweebies, heads, they all adore him. They think he's a righteous dude. Weed. Sold and smoked. A. Y phase. I still tried to be a nice person to people and it showed, but I carried this arrogance around with me everywhere I went. I thought my didn't stink, and if you didn't like me cause of my attitude, then you and go away. Thinking back, it's amazing I had all the friends I did. I probably wouldn't have liked me back then. Long hair, don't care phase. The honors/app students are superior to those in regular courses phase. Edit, ***, forgot to mention NHS. By definition they are academically superior. Study so much you forget to make friends phase. Not me, but there always that one girl who loves horses. Edit, holy these comments and upvotes. Thanks guys. Fishnets, plaid skirt, black and red mohawk, and eyeliner. Add a pair of red and black Spice Girl platforms and a fuzzy Clifford backpack, and that was me at 16. I guess I was a punk rock/emo/goth. I was a bit of a loner. Plot twist, homeschooled. You've been visited by the ghost of a very important man. Pay your respects by liking and subscribing, and he'll grant you 3 weeks of good luck.